Hello, and welcome to this collective and timeless reading. This is Estar Tarot, and today we're going to be doing a reading to see what messages our ancestors, spirit guides, and guardian angels would like to deliver for us today. Oh, I'm going to wait. Shuffle a little more. Yeah, let's see what we got here today. We got Page of Wands. This guy appeared yesterday. So was it yesterday? Was it? I'm not sure when, but it was a recent reading. There is the Page of Wands popping out. Nine of Swords. Okay. One more here. Three of Swords. Okay, so we got a lot of worry, a lot of fear going on here. But I feel very hopeful with this Page of Swords, or sorry, Page of Wands coming out here. I get the sense that there's nothing really to worry about. And, often there really isn't. Usually our fears are, we kind of create them, or we make them bigger than they really are. But sometimes they're to do with old wounds, because sometimes they feel bigger because they're triggering an old wound, right? The Lovers. Oh, yeah, so we have some dark cards here, but I think it's just to show that you have a lot of fear going on, even though there's really positive things coming out for you. Yeah, the Lovers feels really hopeful here. I love this little angel bunny helping the two lovers get together. I think you have good things coming on the way. I think you're really taking charge of your destiny, and you're calling on your inner strength to be your authentic self and become someone who can create their own destiny. Like, something about this bunny here. I don't know if you know bunnies at all, but that's a little lop-ear bunny where they have the ears down. They're so cute. I have a thing for bunnies, in case you can't tell. But he's holding it so sweetly, his wand, and he's in a desert, but he's got the one twig that has a leaf on it, right? He's got all he needs somehow. Like, he knows how to create life in a desert. So I think you have that strength too. And I think your concerns are just, it's almost like you think you have to worry about things, because if you don't worry, what if something bad happens? But honestly, I think it's something to do with the past. You have old wounds in your heart that give you this impulse to create fear where there's no fear, or where there doesn't need to be fear. Because, there are legitimate concerns in life. Sometimes we have to take risks. Sometimes we have to face change that we don't know if we're ready for. But often the concerns are not as big as we're making them out to be. One on top. Oh, I guess. Okay, we got this one, and this one. So I have a lot of cards today. Holy moly. We'll see if we can fit them all. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, look at you. You're making yourself comfortable. You have the ability to make yourself feel abundant and cared for all on your own. Like, you don't need someone else to provide it for you. You have that ability to make it happen. It's like the Page of Wands got all the way to the Queen of Pentacles here. I think whatever's coming in for you, like, I think you also have abundant opportunities coming in as well with the Lovers. And it's going to make you feel so rich. You're going to feel rich. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. The finances are shifting. Things are changing in your favor. Yeah, I'm going to put them down here, actually, because I think we're running out of room. Maybe I can fit her in here. Let's see here. All right, you know what? Let's just do this. That's how it's going to work out today. We're having a lot of rabbit cards today, but that's okay. I think we need some rabbit guidance today. There we go. And what's the last card? Page of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, so many pentacles. Look, the last three are all pentacles. And look how happy he is with his coin. He's like, oh, look what I made. Look what I got. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're going to get you might even get like a new job coming in here, or like some opportunity to make money that's going to really make you feel comfortable, make you feel at ease. Like, I almost feel like it's not even that you're worrying, it's that your fears are going to be taken away because of these opportunities coming in. like you've had to deal with a lot of stress and fear from the past. And maybe that's what made you survive, that it allowed you to survive in situations where things were pretty harsh, pretty stressful. I mean, you think about it, we went through, oh, that whole time of Pluto and Capricorn was really rough, wasn't it? I don't know if you know astrology at all, but Pluto moved out of Capricorn finally. Um, I think it was this year. I can't remember what period of time it did, but or was it last fall? But anyway, it doesn't matter. But it was just recently that I moved out of it. And Capricorn and Pluto was during that happened in 2008, which was when the stock market crashed. So, and we've had economic turmoil basically since then. It's been really rough. Certain people have made a lot of money, but a lot of people have struggled. So I see this as like the turning of the tide for you. Like it might have been on a delay, but I think you're going to really benefit from how things are moving in a planetary way. But also, I think you've just decided as well. Like you have the Page of Wands here, so I feel like this is like you have a creative idea that's going to really be abundant for you. Like it's going to make you money. It's going to make you happy. It's going to make you feel fulfilled. Because you got the Lovers as well. The Lovers is like signifying you're going to feel that abundance and love in your entire life. And you might even have someone who, like another person that comes in and helps you with that, or is part of that journey for you. And it doesn't have to be a lover. It could be just someone who makes you feel loved. It could be someone that makes you feel understood, seen. Could even be like a creative partner. Yeah, it's going to be really good. I have complete faith in you that you're going to really see a big turnaround in your life. 2 cards here. That's it? Okay. If you don't know, ask. Yeah, inspiration. Yeah, and I want to put it right here above, or below, I should say, Page of Wands. You've got creative inspiration, and there's a fire here associated with the salamander, right? Because salamanders sort of have this association with dragons, don't they? There's like a Greek idea that they are like a fire elemental. And it's with black pepper. So again, fire, inspiration, sparks of creativity and wisdom. Yeah, the owl and the hop. Because the hop is all about, the hop can climb over great obstacles like fences, buildings, anything, because it has the determination and the willpower to go where it wants to grow. And the wisdom of the owl, you have all the ability within you to make the right choices, to make this thing, this idea, whatever you have within you that wants to get out and get out into the world, you're going to make the right decision. Can't talk today, can I? You're going to make the right decisions to turn it into something that really is profitable for you and really gives you that comfort that you need. I think you want financial independence so that you don't have to depend on other people. And you've wanted that for a long time, and now your wish is being granted. This is great. I get that. I get that need for, not wanting to have to depend on people, because sometimes it's, it can be rough. It can be frustrating. So you're going to make all the right moves. And I think you're doing that because you trust your guidance, right? You know how to trust your intuition and your wisdom, because it's not just one or the other, it's both. It's listening to the inner guidance as well as listening to what you understand is true that isn't based on fear, right? It's based on what's real. Ooh, yeah, lots of energy coming in today. And I feel drawn to bring attention to the halite crystal that we brought in today as well. I forgot to look up what halite means again. Halite. But maybe that's a crystal that can help you. I think it does help with your intuition, actually. Yeah. So maybe halite could be helpful for you in that journey if you're struggling with trusting your intuition. And we have our little buffalo. I wanted to say oxen or bison, but it's a buffalo. I think it's a buffalo. Yeah, because he's got that big mane. I like this guy. See the little detail on his hooves? Yeah, our buffalo is with us. He's giving us, you have the power. Like a buffalo is the symbol of strength and power and endurance, and you have that. You've endured a long journey to get here, and you're not going to stop now. Yeah, so let's see here. I'm going to take a card from Zodiac Moon and see what other messages have we got here today. Oh, I got two here, so we're going to take two. This one really wanted to come out, so we're going to look at that first. What we got here? Moon in Virgo, contentment. Exactly. I said you were going to be content. And Queen of Pentacles is actually associated with Virgo. I think it's actually, that's the sign that goes with Queen of Pentacles. So that's perfect. Virgo is the Queen of Pentacles. The chance to boost health and vitality leads to satisfaction. Yes. And this can be to do, like, the material is also your physical body, right? It's also, like, because your finances is one aspect, but your health is another, right? Even if you had all the money in the world, you'd still, you'd still want your health, right? If you didn't have your health. So I think if you've been going through a health issue or you've been struggling to be a healthy person for a long time, that's also shifting for you. It's an all-around good thing. Oh my gosh. This card is becoming a stalker card. Follow your dreams. Moon in Pisces. Yeah. And 18. What's 18 in the tarot deck? 18 is the moon. Yes, there's a lot of moon energy in here. Maybe you're staring up at the moon at night. I find that helpful. Moon energy is very, I think it's powerful for women especially, so. But if you're a man, you can stare up at the moon as well, and I think you'll get some divine feminine wisdom from it, right? Sometimes we just need to stare at the moon and think about our dreams. But this is definitely a call to action to follow your intuition and follow your dreams about what you really want to do in this world, because when you follow the thing you love, it's so much easier just to put all of your energy into it because it's effortless. It can still wear you down. You can still burn out, but I think honestly, it's so much easier than doing anything else in this world. When we have to do a job that we don't love, it just takes so much more of our energy. But when we do something we have passion for, that we have inspiration and motivation with, it's so much easier to flow with the universe. So follow your dreams. Even if they seem wacky, even if they seem like not a sure thing or other people judge them, don't let other people make you feel like you can't do those things, because they don't know. They're not you. How would they know? They don't know. They don't know what you're capable of. And only you can answer that. Only you can know that by taking the journey yourself, right? All right, we're going to take an archetype card as well here. Okay, actually, no, we're going to do... My intuition said land sky at first, and then I kind of convinced myself it was archetypes, but we're going to do land sky. This beautiful deck. Ooh, just pulled out a piece of my hair. Ooh, that was quick. Moksha. Liberation, yeah. This is your liberation. It's just deciding to go for this. And deciding that you don't care what else happens to you, you're going to follow this dream. It's going to be liberating. It's not going to be confining, because I think maybe sometimes you've thought, what if I can't make this happen, and what if I end up in a worse place, or my finances are even worse than before. I think it's not going to matter, because you're going to feel so much better doing this, that you're just going to know that this was the right choice. All right, I think I'm going to put you where to put you. Yeah, we're just going to put you there. Yeah, I like that card. Moksha. Liberation. You're going to liberate yourself from all of this stress and worry that you've been putting up with for a long time. Man, I don't know. Maybe I should put these down here. There's no place to put them. It's hard to fit it all in, isn't it? All your dreams, all your wishes. There's not enough hours in the day, it seems like. I feel like that motorcycle is confirming for you to prioritize, make the time. Choose what's most important to you, right? And we're gonna go with that. Someday I'll get a better, well, you know, I think it looks okay. Actually, we'll put you right here. There we go. That's good enough. Maybe I'll put you right here. I'm so sorry, I can't stop fidgeting. Oh, what's wrong with me today? Usually I just let it go, but this one? Okay. Oh my god, isn't that funny? We have the exact same owl. It's a barn owl again. Again, I feel like that's extra confirmation for you. Samadhi, enlightenment. Yes, and wisdom and enlightenment. Oh, I love that. Wow. What a confirmation. But that is you. Maybe barn owls are something special to you, or just owls in general, but I do like this kind of owl. I think this is just showing that you have the wisdom and the knowledge to make your dreams a reality. You've been enlightened. You need to have the confidence in yourself because you have what it takes. You're not going to fail at this. I don't know what convinced you that you think you can't, but you really are going to do it. Whatever it is that you set out to do, your dreams, your fantasies that you want to make a reality, it's going to happen for you. You're enlightened. And that doesn't mean you're like above others. It just means you see the whole picture. You see the reality for what it is. You see that there's going to be this beautiful future for you, and you're not going to deny yourself that. Yeah, you're really going to go for it. And it's not just for you, it's for others as well, because what you have is your own knowledge, your own experiences, those are going to help others. Like maybe because you've gone through those really hard things, those are going to really enhance whatever you're doing in your creative pursuit. And it doesn't have to be necessarily art or writing or music. It could be anything. It could be, you know, social media. It could be volunteering. It could be charity work. It could be honestly, there's going to be jobs in the future that many of us haven't even thought of could exist, but they're going to exist, you know? Maybe you're going to be part of that. Yeah, maybe you're going to invent a job. Like you don't know. Like you could even be just like a TikTok star. And I don't want to say just a TikTok star because there's some great knowledge on TikTok, eh? Like some people have given me really great knowledge on TikTok just for like health things and like political things, all kinds of stuff's on TikTok. So you could be a person that's giving knowledge to others that really helps them. Oh my gosh. Kairos. Yes. Kairos, I believe, is one that's it's about the dream time, isn't it? Yeah. Kairos is time. That weird space where time is sort of, because time is only real here in the 3D, right? When we go to other dimensions, it's not as, it doesn't work the same, or it is the same, but time's sort of fluid, right? We can affect, the past can affect the future, and the future can affect the past. So, you know, you could be doing things in that dimension that really can change everything. Like I always love that I shouldn't use this as an example because it kind of spoils things, but if you know Attack on Titan and the ending, there's sort of this allusion to how time operates. And it basically says in a narrative way in the story that the future can change the past. And it can. It actually can. And maybe you are changing the past via the future, by your present, because you are the future. Yeah. I'm just going to take a look in case there's anything else with Kairos that I could mention here. I feel like there might be something I'm missing. Might mean something to you. Yeah. Yeah, because Kairos is all about timelessness, right? Like, there is time, but there is no time. And maybe that's about this. Like, maybe you felt like you're out of time, or you're late to something. Like, that doesn't matter. Everything is in a certain order, in divine timing. And this is your timing, right? This was all meant to happen right exactly now as it is happening. The perfect time is now. And it's not to say you have to rush. It's already happening as it should be. It's already unfolding exactly as it's supposed to. Like, look at this, like the blue here. It's almost like petals unfolding. That's like you. You're unfolding right now perfectly. You don't need to rush anything. You don't need to force anything. And you understand that now. You have the enlightened knowledge. And you're going to share that knowledge with others. And sometimes, like, yeah, this might be about divine timing as well, which is sort of what I've been saying. Like, this is the right timing, like divine timing. Like, maybe you are worried about whatever idea or business, whatever it might be, is not going to work out because maybe you feel late to the game, or maybe you feel like there's lots of competition, but actually what you bring to the table is going to be arriving at the perfect time. Like, it's the right time for this thing to explode and be popular, whatever it's going to be. Yeah, because sometimes, you think about it, a lot of people that have been really successful, it's like they were in the perfect time, in the perfect place to, I don't know why the Beatles are coming up as an example for me, but there's a great book by Malcolm Gladwell, Outliers, that's what it's called. Outliers is a great book that talks about, I hope it's Outliers, and I'm not thinking of a different one he writes, but I'm pretty sure it's Outliers. He talks about how a lot of people that end up in certain positions or end up really skilled at something, they actually, it's all about timing for them. Like, I think he used the example that a lot of hockey players are born in January. And it's because of the way that they divide up skill levels for kids in hockey. So the January kids are going to always seem more skilled because they're the oldest in that group. They're always like, it's almost like they're a year ahead in development of their peers because of that timing that they're born. And so they end up they always seem more ahead of their peers, and therefore they get more attention, or they get pushed to better positions because they're perceived as better, right? And then things kind of stack for them in that way, where they keep getting more and more opportunity to improve their skill, and then they just keep getting better and better. So it's just because they were born in January, which is crazy when you think about it. And that happens in so many different scenarios in funny ways. Like, I think, going back to what I was thinking of with the Beatles, they had this like deal where they were doing these night shows for a long time before they were popular or known. And they were just clocking so many hours doing live shows that they end up really, really skilled at what they did. And he talks about in that, I think it is that book, where he talks about how many hours it actually takes a person to become like an expert or a genius at it. It's actually that there's like a golden number of hours. I don't know if it's like 1,000,000 hours or something like that, but it's a lot of hours, or 100,000. But if you do anything for that amount of time, you're going to be an expert at it, is basically what he found. And The people that end up the experts, they just had these opportunities to log a lot of hours. I think the same was said about Bill Gates, because he was in this job where he got to code for hours and hours and hours. And he just ended up ahead of everybody else because he had all these hours logged of doing this one thing that he became extremely skilled at. And then he went on to develop Windows. So, a lot of people, you know what they say, it's just luck. It's luck and it's skill and it's time. So, man, I'm on a really big rant here, but it's true though. And, maybe there's something like that for you, where you actually have all these hours logged at something that you don't even realize you're really skilled at. Or maybe you're going to be in a position to do a certain type of skill that's going to really make you excel way above others. Not like you're above, but like you're going to get ahead in a way that's going to make you seem like really, really great at what you do. But I think maybe you already have the hours. You already have the time that you've invested in. And maybe you don't even realize what that is. And you're going to get the inspiration when you realize that. And think, actually, I'm really good at this one thing, and I've done it a lot, and I know what I'm doing. So maybe I can turn that into a career. Maybe I can find a way to utilize that to my advantage and make myself very comfortable in life, because I can just do this thing that I love already and that I've already done a lot of. That's what most people need to do, honestly, because so many people aren't trapped in jobs they hate or things they don't enjoy. But there's ways to make money at the things you love. You just have to find it. Find the right way to market yourself, or to just do that thing in a way that makes you money. Like, there's so many avenues now that we have the internet and all these like websites that allow creators to promote themselves, like in so many ways that writers or artists, anybody, YouTubers, content creators can fund themselves. Even like a GoFundMe. Like, GoFundMe is a thing, right? Or Kickstarter. Yeah, there's Kickstarter as well, to like start projects. And people can just donate. And it's like people are pitching to the world what they want to do, and letting the world donate and finance them. There's never been more opportunity in the world than there is now to do things, to make things happen. We're in a manifestation era. I know it seems like we're locked into the matrix, but that's an illusion. We actually have so much power, and we're going into the age of Aquarius, so things are just going to get better. Things are going to get more technological, more free, more sovereign. People are going to have more sovereignty and ability to create their lives and just make things happen for them. And I think that's happening for you. You're realizing that for yourself, and you're going to make it happen for yourself, because you have that wisdom within you. You just have to realize it. You just have to let go of the stress and worry. And I think actually you don't even have to do too much, because I think you're already doing that. Or you're in the process of that as well. But I think looking at your wounds helps. And not getting triggered, learning not to get triggered, because your emotions take away your energy, right? When we get upset and we get stressed and we get worried, it takes away the energy that we could put towards something like that. So don't let it take away from your life. But I honestly, I think you're getting some great opportunities coming in, and I think it's going to happen for you no matter what. I don't think even you can get in your own way. I think it's going to happen. So I think you have this fire within you. I don't think it's going to go out. I think it's getting relit. I think it's building up. And don't get down on yourself if you had a hard time or a rough period where things weren't able to happen for you because you couldn't create. I've gone through periods like that, and it's not fun, but it makes it so much better when you get out of it and you realize everything that you can do. And I know there's grief with that you grieve the time that you lost. And maybe that's why Kairos came out, because you grieve the time lost. But there's no better time than now. And your time has always been planned. There isn't any mistakes. It's all in divine order. Yeah. All right. I guess that's the end of the reading. That was a really intense, quick and succinct reading, but I really liked it. I liked all these messages. I think you've got some great things headed towards you, and I'm really excited for you actually, because I think it's going to work out really, really well. And I'm proud of you for addressing your wounds and your pain and your sorrows and channeling it into something powerful that's going to make you a happy life. And yeah, I'm just so happy for you. So, I feel it in my heart right now. Like, and I think you're gonna feel that for yourself as well when you start seeing things come to fruition. So, yeah, look forward to that. All right. Thank you for staying to the end of the reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this channel and you want to see more videos, you can leave a like or subscribe. Those help the algorithm so you can see more of my videos. And if you want, you can donate to the channel as well. Not expected at all, but if you like to, that's something you can do. There's links in my bio or on my channel page as well as in the description. And also leave a comment if you feel like sharing your story. I love to hear how things resonate with people. So, and it's really validating and heartwarming as well. So, yeah. Other than that, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take care.